All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. The first Super Bowl of a new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Damn it. Check on my nuts. I'm so glad that last time that, you know, that one person called, the mic was on mute, man. I'm so glad.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Oh, that's good suck. That's good suck. You gotta be up at what, 6 o'clock in the morning?
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. And they keep clearing holes like that.
How should it take you about 30 minutes?
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, that controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run.
I'm so glad Le'Veon Bell is not on that anymore.
That's 40 yards on the catch.
I'm so fucking glad.
So
if he was.
Down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Oh, yeah, I would really.
Now Roethlisberger, and he takes a shot on the release.
Finally, one time!
The target once again.
Tell me you missed it.
Down.
I finally sacked him. Oh, what the fuck?
Game going forward, and that time they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the top roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
What's the look,
for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a play caller. You're filing that away.
He got it. First touchdown of the game. Come on, dude. Give me some luck. Come on.
With the first touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets him out to the 25-yard line.
All right, Aldo, come on. Let's do this, Julian. Let's do it.
Brady and the Patriots now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. Now Brady.
Oh,
and it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
4 and 2. What are we doing here?
That'll bring up fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across
number 11, look at that. Look at that.
Communicating. There he is.
Look at that.
Him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Yeah, it's taken out.
How many times have we seen that? Third down, and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. There's no Rob Gronkowski now.
Oh! Fuck me! Fuck me! No! No! Son of a bitch!
Defensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results.
We're good.
Interceptions.
Now Roethlisberger. Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
That was,
also, if they start to creep up,
that was a hit. That was a hit as soon as I snapped it.
Take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer at that time.
Where the fuck did he come from? I just see, I see that.
I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage. Even the...
Shut up, guys. He was just awake 2 seconds ago.
Don't do that.
You think about
as good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them.
Yeah, you can nap.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis.
It was an interception.
And his guys are going to take over at the
2 fucking interceptions. He's got on me.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Samuels. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 20.
They haven't played yet, have they?
Call it a full 3 yards in the
I'll be here
wrong
watching
direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with
Which I don't want to
second
be
and
on.
13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Roethlisberger. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming out.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Partner, you know what
what Ben Roethlisberger does to you sometimes?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage. And
no, it's on.
The big play.
I know because I live streamed on Mixer last night.
Shreds the tackle. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35, but make it the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Patriots ready to go on their next drive, and it'll be another interesting season for the Super Bowl champs. You look at the pass catching for this offense, Charles. It's a unit somewhat in flux, but there are signs of optimism coming out of Patriots camp.
Yeah, just think about it. You mentioned in flux, right? Okay, that means no Gronk. But they did spend a #1 pick on wide receiver N'Keal Harry out of Arizona State. They love his range and his catch radius. But how about this guy's been turning some heads in camp? A rookie out of NC State, undrafted, even though he was high on a lot of people's lists.
You should play for money playing this game.
Another big body, strong
You should play like competitions and
making
shit.
plays for Tom Brady.
Yeah, he announced his presence in a big way preseason game #1 with 2 touchdown catches. And he'll have his man, that's Elman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback. And he
fumbled it. It's on the ground. take over at the 29-yard line.
That's that hit stick you're talking about when you hit it just perfectly right.
And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger, wide open receiver, complete, past the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
I wish I had a hot dog in there.
James Washington, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Yeah, that's uncooked.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already. Extra
that'd be way too
you
far.
ever hear that term? They just boat race someone? Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race.
I would actually fight a person that did like that.
They are sprinting past them.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
When I was like 12 years old, my cousin put toothpaste in my mouth when I was asleep. That really pissed me off.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Brady now on first down. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, my God.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from a yard out.
No words.
The first quarter of this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Let's go. Do it.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Julian has fumbled the ball not once,
turned into 6 points,
but twice.
They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense.
I mean, I don't know how to feel right now. It's already first quarter. It's 0-28. Like,
hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You hear the aggression in my throat right now? You know? You hear the violence in my mouth right now? Like, you know? It's like,
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Brady's throw there complete. And they're going to have
hopefully is going to get a touchdown before the first quarter. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able
Don't
to
know
throw the
yet.
ball to the middle of the field.
It's like the clock is ticking away. Ticking away.
Throwing now is Brady. And that one is incomplete.
Damn it!
It also concludes quarter number 1. An entertaining
Son of a
start to
bitch!
this one. More to come on EA Sports. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Here's Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line.
We're going to try this shit again.
We're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rate. And he'll take it into the end
Hallelujah.
zone.
It's a miracle. God exists. Look at that. Touchdown. Do it.
As they are now on the board here in the first
Yeah,
half.
finally got a fucking touchdown.
I'm not sure
Finally.
that they have illusions
Finally, do
right
it.
now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half.
Scored more than you did in the first fucking second half. Scored 8.
Yeah, broken
So you're a little
throw.
7.
Can they maintain the pace? We'll
1
see as we go
fucking
along.
point more. That's sad.
Gostkowski now
Yeah, I
after the
know. I guess at least score one more
He'll send this one
touchdown.
away.
What did he have, like
This
7?
fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. He does have the 1 interception, Charles, but I think
He is
that's
a big
been more
fucking
than
quarterback.
offset by the 3 first-half touchdowns.
Pretty fucking big.
I would agree with you. There is a blemish. But when you've thrown 3 touchdown passes to try to erase it.
shit.
Here he goes right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, Washington.
James Washington with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. So not only is that his 3rd
He's supposed to be
touchdown
retiring.
catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Julian Edelman and the rest of the offense back onto the field now, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion?
Holding.
That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense and getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no
Caught
one
that?
trying to
You
cover
just
is
caught
when
that,
Luckett
yeah.
going against them, but you have to
Yeah.
like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
That's all I can do with you. I can't fucking run. If I fucking run, you fucking I fumble the fucking ball. All I can do is throw. And hopefully catch it. Hopefully catch it. If I don't, you fuck me. You fuck me before you feed me. It's awful. Fucking awful.
The defense was effective. Fuck! Stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Well.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
It's awful. It's like that fat bastard.
To throw is Brady.
Please, 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 please.
He hits him. It's
Son of a fucking bitch! Son of a bitch!
It's picked up by the Steelers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now this throw, it's complete. It's Moncrief with it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But
When I get my new headset, I'm gonna be real gentle with that one.
Throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
It's already paid for us.
Another
Wait, I have to wait 30 days. Well, 29 days. 29 days and counting. I go to GameStop, pick it up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be He's stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in
the
for the
Rigs are really
second
good.
score there. On 2nd and goal, Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 6. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys continue to put on. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Brady gives to Michel. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
You son of a bitch.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And Edelman got a big game going. That's complete again.
I look like I grabbed your face mask.
45 before being tackled.
Yeah, that should have been a fumble right there. I knew that. I look like I grabbed your face mask, went down with it.
On 1st down, Brady. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
What? What?
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
From the gun, it's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Where the fuck is he at?
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, throw over the middle, secured.
I did too, actually. I was gonna break this.
Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually
kept the ball.
The defense back on its heels.
That's a miracle.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
And he couldn't quite
get there.
Tackled down at the 1.
Different.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
that new play worked.
Patriot touchdown. Lance Kendricks there to make the grab. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
First and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with a pass for a touchdown.
Well, yeah, I guess that's the definition.
How do you juke a sack? I mean, how do you, as a quarterback, how do you stop a sack?
When you think first and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
Brady, and he's got it for a 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick.
5.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
No, duh.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It really does. I'm fucking going ape shit right now. I'm going ape shit. Let me tell you about it.
Here about ready for their next drive. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Washington with the catch, middle of the field. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First carry for James Conner. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of the Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Juju, there's definitely a positive spirit about that man. And he's in! Touchdown, Steelers! A 22-yard touchdown grab. As his guys
you too, McGregor. Go fuck yourself. You too.
And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time.
Can I tell you a joke, Matthew? Knock, knock. Go fuck yourself.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Short kick.
It's not really a...
Take it down.
Damn it, it's not really a joke.
Field position here to start.
This must be funny.
As they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get it to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The next thing they're on
the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now.
Oh, no, you're doing it, Owen. You're all the way back there. You're supposed to be putting around.
Well, let's have some fun.
Scared to get hit?
A minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
It's not letting them catch the balls either.
Guys, we're going to touch the football.
We're all losing here.
How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants?
Damn it, I can't be unstoppable until I block the sack. I've done it before. I know I have. I know I have. I've done it on him.
And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field?
Yeah, like I block. Like you try to sack me and I block it.
To be a 1,000-yard runner and a 100,000-yard receiver.
I move and I still snap the ball off. And then he becomes unstoppable. So you can't when he's unstoppable. He's I can throw every pass. Every pass I throw, it's made.
Todd Gurley and his health, because boy, when he touches the ball,
I've done it with him.
And then wondering someone like, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch. But you know they love even more? Completion.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Connor going to try and run it, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
I fucked up my port. Hello everybody, how you doing?
On the back line of the end zone.
We had some mishaps there for a second, you know. Headset flew off the body.
Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do
went
this
across
time.
the room.
We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They go play action here on first down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Watson. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before half for Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
I scored more than you did in the second half. It's not a lot, but you know, it's a little bit.
The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the ball here for the
looks like they can't do a lot of it, you know? I mean, look at the score. It's 53-16. I don't really think there's a lot really happening right now.
I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this
they're off there in the stands talking that shit, talking about it's a fucking great game, and realistically, it's bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Look at that, like shit like that. You see that? You see that?
We'll see if that's
catches the ball, hits the ground, ball's out, incomplete. Every fucking drive. Now we have Ingram. Now watch him. Bam. Look at that.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes.
You know what he does? He fucking goes for it. Why does he go for it? I don't know. I don't fucking know why he goes for it. He goes for it.
And make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop
that is what happened.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down.
I don't understand either. I don't know why.
I don't know why you would do
they
that.
Fucking chose to do special teams. Don't know why.
I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
White 80. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And he's got Moncrief. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not a particularly good return.
Not good at all, no.
Forced to start
12.
at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
3 down.
Brady now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm confused. He don't know what to do now.
Second down. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Camden and inducted on August the 3rd.
He's looking at the
Champ
scoreboard.
Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at the top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, and Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right. And Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
It was.
Play action, now it's Brady. Throw left side, reeled in by Lacoste. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On play action, now Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Brady nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes.
And Gordon will work his way in for a New England touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well, Charles, you said it after the 4th down stop. That's almost guaranteed points the other way, and that comes to fruition with a touchdown.
Well, the unnecessary risk did come back to haunt them, didn't it? Ended up getting those points that I predicted that they were going to give up because it's guaranteed points if you don't make that play.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
I mean, why does it not, like, why does it go, so have it, like, you have it angled?
Alright, here we go. Hello? I'm about to be on the way back now. No, sir. I promise. Yes, sir. Thank you.
What's wrong?
None. You may just have to call your bell up and not do it in the forest.
It's fine. It's fine.
The penalty and move forward. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
And now off to the races, down the right side.
I know, Timmy. I know. It's fucking awful. I know. You don't have to laugh. I know you're laughing. Go ahead, post it, shit. I know you want to. If you're awake, you would have seen me throw my headset down a few times. Swear.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post-round?
I swear it a few times.
It's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch,
I didn't tell you to come on.
The run after to get it to the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Go ahead, snap it. I know you want to. I know you want to.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky could have been intercepted.
No, really? I've seen it. You don't think I didn't see the interception
the Madden
almost?
Championship Series is back.
Yes, I know I'm legally blind.
August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitors face off at Arlington, Texas for a total prize pool of $190K. Tune in and watch it. Twitch.tv/EA-MADDEN-NFL, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, August 30th and 31st, and then 10:30 a.m. Eastern on September 1st to see if Skimbo and Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Sean Davis with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all.
Worst game ever.
Easy to figure out, but all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he's up.
Worst ever.
Line.
This is the only time the Steelers have done this to the Patriots in real life.
Comes the New England offense to see what they
Third
can
time,
do this
actually.
time. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And now a fumble.
Ball, Brady.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Switzer. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Downs to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Eli Rogers, 54 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now out come the Patriots. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Downs. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it up, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
Okay.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
He almost had it.
They'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To throw is Brady. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Earlier we mentioned the Madden Classic
the way the referees
Championship.
look at it is he
remind
just
you the
fought.
registration is underway for the opportunity to represent. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had
And the pressure gets to him again. Bud Dupree bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
We're in the golden high tops as well.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Dobbs. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point now by Boswell.
Brendan, is there any way
Where'd
you and
Cruz
I
go?
can join this quarterback in the zone he's
The one
in?
played on the
He's
Giants, I think?
absolutely feeling
Or
it.
the one
Touchdown
missing them
after
2 fingers?
touchdown, throwing the ball.
He played on the
short
Giants?
field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Yeah. He's still playing? Yeah.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back
He's
of the end
missing
zone.
his he's missing
And the
these 2.
decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that. And this will be caught at the 30. And Gordon will work his way in.
That was a Hail Mary, too.
Patriots touchdown. Josh Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2. Shotgun now for Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. And Dobbs is going to be swallowed up as he'll go down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. After the sack on 1st down, Dobbs. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Dobbs. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down,
First time
that's
I've done
truly a
that.
moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yeah, I know.
On 1st and 10, Downs. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense.
He's just trying to score 100.
They try to throw on 2nd
98.
down, but this one is incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Dobbs is throwing. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not,
if you don't got it, there's a problem.
One of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
Want to take a picture for you, Lee?
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception,
you sure?
people think the very next time out, run the football.
You want to see my disappointment and a heartbreak?
Maybe
And,
go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Brady. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
One of their timeouts. It's just their first. We step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I fucking suck. I quit.
Is my other set of keys over there?
Yeah.